Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're hopping into a fan game because they said they spent months working on it and it's failing. They want to know why. So first things first, it's called Treasure Smash Simulator by Playbit Games, and if you would like to play the game, it'll be the first link down below. They currently have 7 players. I don't know when it came out, but it was updated. Wait, updated 8/26. It's the 25th while I'm recording this. Like, it says it's updated tomorrow. I don't know, man. It's 9:14 p.m. on the 25th. Don't do this to me, game. I don't know. Anyways, guys, it's a new game. 7 players on a brand new game. I wouldn't call that failing. I would call that a little bit of no advertisement or no sponsorships for the game. And you don't have many dislikes. So we're going to hop on in, see what we think, and see why we think the game might not be doing too well. However, just based off looking at the likes and dislikes and thinking the game came out semi-recently, I would assume it's a lack of game promotion, but we're definitely going to check it out. Buster, are you guys, what, is it just a barking day? Okay, yeah, I mean, that... All right, so we've loaded into the game, and the first thing I see, group chest, hammer shop. Okay, let's check out the hammer shop. Pretty simple. Looks like we can upgrade hammers. I do like how each one actually looks better. It's not a changed color. It's not adding a little stripe to one. They actually have some cool stuff, and this one even has particles. So that's a pretty good start. Now, let's check out how to actually play the game. Looks like we have coins and gems, a store, our pets, settings, and profile. Okay, I gotta be honest, the UI is pretty nice, and the build itself looks very aesthetically pleasing as well, other than I don't know exactly what's up. A lot of things aren't labeled. For example, I haven't walked up to this, but what is this thing? It actually has no purpose yet, but it seems like it would. This seems to be a pet merging station that might be coming soon. I think you should label that. Definitely say coming soon, or say what it is or how to use it. Next up, we have the eggs. I think it'd be very, very helpful if there was something above them, just like how you have this hammer shop. It's very clearly labeled. So is this group chest. I think with eggs not being labeled until you get really close to them, kind of separates them from the game in a weird way. They seem more like a prop than a gameplay feature. Why is this guy just jumping over here? Is it like is it a special, are we doing something? I don't know. And then if we walk this way, click on any treasure to start smashing it. Okay, I'm gonna say this first. I can clearly tell. Coins, treasure, bricks, I can see it. But a lot of times, the reason games will leave their centers open is to make it very easy for the younger audience to clearly see what they need to smash. Because at this point in time, all of this stuff is just stuff in the way. It looks like there's like maybe 12 things I can break instead of the zone being full of them. I do like the idea of separating it so it's not just like the same as every other game, but I would also recommend having just having it an open playing space so you can clearly see the gameplay elements versus the game props. Now, I will say, this is seeming pretty polished. I like the -1, I like the animations, this spinning thing around it, the little bounce the bag does. Everything does seem pretty polished. It does feel weird that the props or the gameplay elements are just amongst the props though. Like, to me, we're still in the lobby, not really in our gameplay area yet, but that might just be my own thing. Now, it does seem like this takes quite a bit of time. I would assume 50. Let's see if there's anything that's weaker than 50. I would assume these are way more challenging, and these are probably weaker, but we'll check that out in just a second. Overall, though, the lighting, the assets, like everything looks pretty polished and nice. All right, we're finally about to break this thing. Did the bar ever go down? I'm not sure. Let's pick up all of this stuff, and let's see if there's anything easier to destroy. 250. Okay, hold on, because 50 is kind of mad. 500. So, okay, that might be a little bit of a thing. When you start a game, you want things to be super simple. Like, it makes a clear progression when stuff is super simple at the beginning and it gets harder as time goes. But the fact we have 50, which we had 1 of, and there's no more, and now we have 250 or 500. Let's go see if we can upgrade a tool, because maybe I'm just talking for no reason, and maybe we can upgrade very cheaply. Who knows? 150 for the first one. Okay, 500, 1,500, and 149 Robux. Let me see. How much is an egg? 500. Okay, so I'm gonna say 2 things off rip, just starting to play the game. Number 1, I would assume, based off your first area and where your prices are, that the balance is a little bit off. You want the first area super easy to digest. A player goes up usually 10 to 25 is the normal hit points in a spawn zone. 500, that means we have to hit this 500 times. Let's say there's one swing every second. 500 seconds, that's like 8 minutes. 8.33 repeating, I think, but like 8 minutes. 8 minutes in zone 1 to destroy one object is kind of insane. There was one thing, the bag of coins, that was a small item, which still had quite a bit of hit points for being the first item that you come across in a game. So I think balance in this game is going to be a little bit off, and that's literally the hardest thing about games. Like every game I've ever made, it's had balance issues. It's one of those things you just have to get like 10 to 20 players in and just ask them to test. Hey guys, play the game, run through it, and then you reset all the stats after you input all their information and then run it back. It does take a bit of a dedicated group of people, but it does help quite a bit. 8 minutes to destroy one object is kind of crazy. That's 500. Were these 250? Okay, so this is still gonna be 4.5 minutes, which just seems like way too long in a starter zone. However, we can go up here and check out where else we can go. Looks like we can branch out this way or this way. Does it lead to the same place? Okay, this is just a little extra area. Nice. I really do like the build of it, and I like how it is split up. But for this type of a game, I definitely think it needs to be a clear play zone, not scattered around a lobby, for example. It looks like we get to go to new places. I like how it gives you the one egg and upgrades. I like how we have the visual indication of what comes at the next spot. I'm gonna play for a little bit and just see what's up, but my main concerns right now is that the gameplay area is a bit scattered. Can we jump on this one? And the balance is a bit off, but I'll play for a little bit and see if I change my mind. All right, guys, the 500 chests, okay? These, I've broken 2 of them, and majoritarily broken 2 of them. And yes, they do take quite a few minutes to break. I'm only at 245 coins. We're gonna see if we can upgrade anything with that. It's 500 to get a pet. Okay, 150. This is good. Let's go ahead and buy this. Don't think it equipped. Hello? Equip. There we go. So now we've got a better hammer, and that'll definitely help speed up the game a little bit. But I can clearly say balance is the main issue. Aesthetics, beautiful. UI looking nice. Everything that pops up, everything that happens, great. And overall, it feels pretty smooth. But balance is... it's the killer, man. It is the killer. All right, with it being very clear to me that balance is an issue, I just want to see one thing. Halfway to support them, but halfway to help me out as well. We're going from 25 power all the way to 175. I'm gonna just buy this to support the devs, but also to check out more of the game. All right, so now we have this insane hammer, and we should be able to kind of just clean roll through a lot of this. Already, the game feels so much better, man, and a lot more satisfying to play through it faster. I wonder what the gems are for. It does get to a point where you have to look around for another thing to break, and that goes back to the not really correctly set up map, I guess. Also Robo joined and also bought the good hammer, so double it up. All right, we've got 1,028 coins. I guess we'll go check pets first. We should be able to buy 2 of them. There seems to be a little bit of an issue with opening pets. Let me see. Click, triple open, auto open, anything. Let me see. I don't see any errors, so I guess we'll have to skip pets for now. But that definitely doesn't help the game succeed unless I'm doing something wrong, which I could be, but pressing E or clicking open and they don't open. So there's something going on right there. Let's check out our travel. 7,500 for the first one. Jeez. So Robo just said eggs are working for him. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. I have 3,000 coins and I just personally can't open them, but he did say they're working for him. So maybe I'll just rejoin and see if that helps. All right, we're back in the game. We're gonna run up to the egg and there we go. Okay, so must have just been a little Roblox glitch, but now I can open eggs, so we're all good. We probably can equip 3 pets, so I'll open up 1 more of these. Nice, we got the cat, and we will equip best. We can actually hold 4, so let me grab 1 more pet. Now, real quickly, with these pets, okay, it says it here, plus 10, plus 1.5. Plus 10 what? Damage? Coins? What does it do? Damage, it looks like. Maybe coins as well? I genuinely don't know. So a little more information on the pets would be pretty nice to have. All right, so it seems like now Robo is having some issues with the eggs. I think I got it. I think just to wrap everything up, everything that I think about this game, number one, issue-wise, would be the eggs. I've had a little bit of troubles with them, and now Robo could use them, but now he's having a bit of troubles. It seems like if someone else hatches, you then cannot. Have I tested that theory? No, but I do know that we have both had a bit of trouble with the eggs. So first things first, most importantly, would be fixing the eggs. Any system that's broken within a game is definitely a quick way to failure. Second thing, the play area. I do like how you tried to go a little outside the box, but I also feel like it makes it harder to digest and play the game. I would suggest having all the leaderboards maybe surrounding the walls. These don't overly need to be here. I would just kind of open it up a bit more so you have more space for the spawnables to be in. And then last but not least, the balance of the entire game, just making the beginning go quite a bit faster. Less hit points on the chests. That also means they could give you less money, but you need to feel like you're progressing. When I had the first two tools, it doesn't really feel that good. And that's if people are willing to stay around the first 8 minutes to destroy one chest. But hopefully this does help you and your team. This game definitely has massive amounts of potential. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing, and that's with its features and its looks. But that is going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.